And the city of Corpus Christi is putting several bond propositions in front of voters this November.
Among them, $125 million worth of improvements to streets, parks, libraries, and as Bill Churchwell tells us, there's also an investment on the table for public safety. He joins us now with a look at exactly how police and fire would benefit. Bill?
The city has 4 propositions that in total that voters will ultimately decide if they pass. Tonight, we wanted to focus in on Prop C that centers around 5 public safety projects valued at $10 million. What's on the menu tonight?
I think he's making some chili and cornbread.
For Captain Cody Eyring, his crew is like a second family, and Station 10, a second home.
We get to make a lot of calls and we get to help a lot of people.
Eyring has served the fire station here at Horn Road and Greenwood for the last 7 years.
The city's done a good job as far as kind of getting us new units, and some of the new trucks can't even fit in our stations because just the size, the parameters of, the station, it kind of makes it a little difficult.
Difficult because as one of the oldest firehouses in the city, the building is showing its age.
We have to move the bed so we can close the door.
Something we saw for ourselves as he gave us a tour. This is the captain's quarters.
This is how the bed normally is, right? Because we usually have it like that to create space, but of course, so you can't shut the door.
Prop C on the November ballot could begin the process to give these firefighters a new and larger space, as well as Station 8 on Castores Road. The bond would allocate $2 million to each station to acquire land and design new modernized buildings.
Station number 8 is 67 years old. It was built in 1955. And fire station number 10 is 57 years old. That was built in 1965. Both have definitely served the community well, have served us as a department very well. Those are 2 of our busiest stations.
If passed, the prop would also greenlight $1 million toward phase 2 of the department's wellness and training center.
Maintaining health in preparation for what it is that we ask them to do, the demanding job of a firefighter.
On the police side, Prop C would include money to acquire land and design 2 police substations, one in Cow-Allen and another on the far south side, currently at Greenwood and Holly Road. You might recall the Flower Bluff substation just went through major renovations of its own this past year.
As you can see from that Flower Bluff substation, it's an area where anybody from that community can walk in and have a report generated. They can go in and talk to a police officer. At the south side in the Calallen, it's not necessarily so. And we want that.
All 5 projects under Prop C will not impact the city's property tax rate. Back at Fire Station 10, Captain Eyring is hopeful of the bond's approval.
Extremely hopeful. We always need the city's support. That's who we serve, and we hope they see that and they come out and support us.
Bill Churchwell, 3 News.
Thank you, Bill, for that.